any kind of business, if you are in any kind of customer service or customer facing business or daily activity, how you think other people see you is important. No matter how much we say, "Oh, I don't care what other people think," which a lot of us say that, "I just don't care." But if you own a business, is if you are making a living from what other people think, you have to care what other people think and how they see you. Now, you have to leverage that and understand just because you're concerned about how people perceive or see you, it doesn't mean that it should destroy your energy, your faith. It should not destroy your happiness. It should not destroy how you see yourself because that should be intact. That's one of the three ways or the three perspectives: how you see yourself, how you think other people see you, and how you see others. Those are the three perspectives and three types of vision that you can have. But we're talking about how you think other people see you, which is very important, because if people are going to give you money, if people are going to exchange things with you, there has to be a perception of value, which is key. There must be a perception of value that people can get from you. If they perceive there is value in you, then they'll come to you. So, our perception or how we think other people see us is important, especially as business owners. So, what does that actually do if we think that other people see us in a negative light? Or if we think that other people don't see us as valuable, if we think that in our own mind, what is the impact of thinking that others think a certain thing about you or about I or about myself? What is the impact? The impact is this: if we meet someone new, say in a networking setting, in church, in the grocery store, wherever it is that you meet someone, and you think that they think or feel some kind of way about you, what that does is that's going to trigger a response within you because you think it. Not that they actually think it, but you think that they think a certain thing about you. What that does is that's going to trigger feelings and emotions within you, within ourselves, because we're thinking, oh, they must think I'm crazy. Oh, they must think that I don't know how to do such and such and such and such, or I don't know what I'm doing. Those are the thoughts that get triggered when we believe in our own head that someone else thinks a certain thing about us. So now we start responding to the thoughts that are in our own head. They didn't even think it, they weren't even paying attention. But in your own head, you thought that they thought. See, that's so key. Us thinking is key to every amount of success that we could possibly have because it's all perceived. So if we think that they think, we're going to start acting and responding and feeling to our thoughts about what we think they think. Isn't that crazy? We're responding to the thoughts that we think that they're thinking. They haven't done anything, but we think it. And because we believe that they are thinking it, we are now going to respond to whatever thought that we have that we think that they're thinking. And when we start responding to those thoughts, especially if those thoughts, if we think that those thoughts are bad, if they think that those thoughts are negative, if we think that those thoughts that they think that we think they think it. So if we think that they think that we're crazy, that you can't sing, what up, Jay? Good morning to you, bro. If we think that you ugly, or we think that your business sucks, or we think that your food sucks, we think all these things that someone else is thinking, we're going to respond. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. we are going to respond to the thoughts that we have, that we think, because it's all perception. It's all what you think. It's life is what you think. So sticking with the theme in hand of we think that others think, we respond to those thoughts, and now we're in a situation with this person who's all of a sudden getting all this negative energy from you, and they trying to figure out, where's this negative energy coming from? Why is this person bugging? Why is this person acting foul towards me? I didn't even do nothing. Now they're going to start responding to the negativity that you brought because you thought they were thinking. You thought they were thinking. So now, instead of being able to network, instead of being able to build relationship with that individual, instead of being able to be connected with that individual, instead of being able to build an empire, instead of being able to collaborate, now you at odds with somebody who you don't even know. Now this person that you could have exchanged value with, that you could have received your next positioning, your next blessing, your next whatever, your level up, they had it for you, and you had it for them. But because of your thoughts that you thought they were thinking, you jacked the whole thing up. So it is important to check your own vision, to correct your own eyesight, to correct how you think and how you see, so that you can have more positive, more beneficial, so that you can connect, collaborate, and grow, because that's what it's about: connecting, collaborating, so we can grow. How many people have you just wrote off? We all have done it. How many people have we wrote them off because of the thoughts that we were thinking that they thought about us? We wrote them off. Absolutely, Jay. Thought process. We have to be aware and we have to be on a life journey to correct our vision, because we don't see things the way we think. You know what? Look, to quote a scripture, Jesus said he came to make the blind see and to make the see blind. The issue is we think we see already. That's the problem. We think that we can see. We wake up every day thinking that we already know, that we can already see. But if we don't understand that we're actually blind and allow ourselves to gain sight, then we're going to constantly be on this journey of, I think I already know already. And if you think you already know already, there's nothing for you to learn. There's no growth, there's no expansion, there's no development, there's no next level, because you think that you already know. So the key is to get ourselves into the unknown. You got to launch out into places and spaces that make you scared. You got to launch out into places and spaces that you so unfamiliar with that is going to activate your gifts and your talents, and is going to cause you to basically build your wings on the way down. Because once you start, uh we always adapt. So once you put yourself into that place of adaptation and change, your mind will always find an answer. So that's today's morning motivation. Appreciate you for watching. uh Remember, just be key, be conscious, be aware of how you think that other people think about you, and check it. Don't allow yourself to go down that path of thinking that other people think certain things about you. Allow yourself to move in just being you, being who you are, being authentic. And once you accept that about yourself, it's so much easier for you to have beneficial relationships with other people, because you're not worried to the degree of what they think, because you think that you're okay. My name is Timothy Moore, aka the Clarity Doctor. I help entrepreneurs, small businesses, and startups create a clear, concise, and compelling vision so that you can break through those invisible barriers and run. Without clarity, you can't make it. Without clarity, you cannot get to the next level. So, I have a coaching program definitely want you all to get involved in that coaching program because it would definitely help you tremendously. I'm doing master your words, master your life. I also have the Alignment Academy, and also got a journal coming out. So hit me up so that you can get to the next level. And I appreciate you, Jay. Got to win the world of mind. Yes, sir. Win the war of the mind. All right. So peace, and I will talk to y'all soon.